Assalamualaikum. I'm Nur Hasha Zara binti Enri from SK Seri Aman, Kampung Baru, Batu Bahat, Johor. Today my story is about the ugly ducklings. It is summer. The birds and rabbits play by the water. Here is a duck on her nest. She has some eggs in the nest. One by one, the little eggs crack. Out come some little ducklings. The duck says, "Come to me, little ducklings." One egg is big. This egg cracks. Out comes a big duckling. The duck says, "You are not like the little ducklings. You are a big ugly duckling." The duck and all the ducklings go to the water. They all swim up and down. They have fun in the water. The duck says to the ducklings, "We have to go to the farm. The big ducks want to see you." On the farm, the big ducks say, "We like the little ducklings, but we do not like the big ugly ducklings." The ugly duckling is sad. The little ducklings have fun on the farm. The ugly ducklings wants to play. But the little ducklings say, "You are a big ugly duckling. We do not want to play with you. Go away." The ugly duckling is sad. He runs to the marsh. There he sees some big marsh ducks. One big marsh duck comes to look at the ugly duckling. "You do not look like me," says the big marsh duck. "Look into the water. You are an ugly duckling. Go away." The ugly duckling looks into the water. He can see an ugly duckling. He says, "That is me in the water. I am ugly." The ugly duckling is cold and sad. He comes to a house. "I can go into this house," he says. "I can get help here." But there is a big dog in the house. The big dog says, "You are an ugly duckling. You cannot come in." The ugly duckling sees some rabbits. He says, "Can I play with you?" The rabbits say, "No, you are an ugly duckling. We do not want to play with you." The ugly duckling is sad. He says, "The little ducklings do not like me. The marsh ducks, the dog, and the rabbits do not like me." The ugly duckling sees a swan. "I want to be like that swan," he says. The swan is not ugly. It is winter. It is cold. There is ice on the water. The ugly duckling cannot swim. He cannot crack the ice. A man sees the ugly duckling. The ugly duckling cannot get out. The man says, "You are cold, ugly duckling. You can come home with me." The man has a big house. The ugly duckling says, I like this house. It is not cold. I can have a home here." Some children live in the house. "We can have fun with this ugly duckling," they say. But the children are not good to the ugly duckling. "This is not fun," says the ugly duckling. He runs away. The ugly duckling runs to the marsh. He has a cold little home by the water. The ugly duckling looks at the ice. He is sad. The winter ice goes. It is spring. The ugly duckling looks up. He sees a swan. "I want to fly like that swan," he says. He runs and runs. "Yes, he can fly. Look at me, I can fly," he says to the swan. "Yes," says the swan. "Look into the water. You are not a duckling. You are not ugly. You have grown into a swan. You can have a home with me. The ugly duckling looks into the water. He can see a swan. He says, "That is me in the water. I, I am not an ugly duckling. I am a swan." The moral of the story is don't judge other. Thank you for listening. Bye.